Hi students, today we are starting our next law, that is law of independent assortment. According to this law, if there is a cross between two or more traits, their factors assort independently irrespective of their combinations present in the parent. In other words, each one of a pair of contrasting character may be combined with either of another pair type. For example, in dihybrid cross, when Y, capital R is crossed with small y, small r, then in F1 generation was Y, small r, but at the time of formation of gametes, these factors or genes segregate randomly. None of the factor is influenced by another. The color of the seed will never mix with the shape of the seed. Not only it was with the round shape, but with the wrinkled shape also. Similarly, green will also go with both. Because of this independent assortment, we get the ratio 9331. If the factors or genes are mixed with each other, instead of independent assortment, the ratio could be different. You can see on the screen. Now this is the true breeding between round and yellow seed and wrinkled and green seed. Then in F1 generation, all seeds were round and yellow, but they were hybrid, but they were having the dominant characteristic. Here we have completed all the laws of Mendel, that is law of inheritance given by Mendel. Now we are starting our next topic, that is test cross and back cross. Now test cross, when F1 hybrid is crossed only with double recessive is called test cross. Back cross, when F1 hybrid is crossed back with any of the parent is called back cross. Difference between test cross and back cross. The main difference between the test cross and the back cross is that test cross is used to discriminate the genotype of an individual which is phenotypically dominant. On the other hand, a back cross is used to recover a genotype from a parent. Now we will see here test cross and back cross. You can see back cross, it is hybrid parent, test cross also hybrid parent, that is F1 generation. In back cross, it is crossed with any of the parent, it can be any parent, but in test cross, it is crossed exclusive with recessive character. Now here you can see gamete capital T, small t, here capital T, they were crossed and resultant was 100% tall. In this 100% tall, 50% were homozygous tall and 50% were heterozygous tall. Now here you can see in test cross, here gametes are capital T, small t, crossed with each other. Resultant was 50% tall, heterozygous tall and 50% homozygous dwarf. This is the basic difference between back cross and test cross. Just understand it properly. Now, significance of test cross and back cross. These crosses are conducted to check the genetic identity between the parent and the offspring, and this type of crossing is mostly used in animal breeding and horticulture also. Today whatever I have taught you, I am sending you its PDF. Thank you.